You get a look inside NRG Stadium in Houston, the home of the Texans. Coming up, we've got a good one in store. It's the Indianapolis Colts and the Houston Texans. On the visiting sideline, there's head coach Shane Steichen. His team fired up and ready for this one. On the other side, his counterpart from Houston. His team fell on the road last week trying to turn things around in front of the home folks here. So glad to have you with us. Mike Tirico next to Greg Olsen here in the booth. Off we go from NRG Stadium. Now return coming from the 7. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. The Houston offense heading out to the field for the first time. They're led by the NFL's Offensive Rookie of the Year in 2023. From Ohio State, it's C.J. Stroud.
Well, the nice thing about the NFL, Mike, is there's always next week. If you're coming off a good game, you got to put it to bed and come back and play well again. But in this case, things could not have gone much worse for this guy last week in that performance. So this game couldn't come fast enough. He said he had a great week of practice. He was able to put that behind him mentally and physically, and they're going to need him to play a lot better if they're going to come away today with a win.
Throwing on second down. Stroud. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. He might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a third down.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked, and with that pressure getting there in a hurry, just ends up being a wasted down.
Good throw, taken in, and it looks like he's going to have a first down. Nothing fancy there. Short completion, but it yields a fresh set of downs.
You can see that he was trying to find something downfield, trying to take a shot there on third and short, but really nice job understanding there was nothing downfield, no need to force it. Get the ball underneath, get a fresh set of downs, and start over again.
Oh, right.
On the ground, here is the rookie from Texas A&M. And boy, tough to bring down there, fighting forward for a gain of 7.
I think every running back's dream is that he's going to run through a wide open hole and have breakaway touchdowns, but that's not necessarily the case very often in the NFL. So the backs that are the best are the ones that can get more yardage than maybe what's blocked for. And I think this is a nice physical gain here that they can continue to build off of.
The pass rush gets home, and he goes down.
The best thing they did here, Mike, is keep their rush lane integrity. What that means is you have to rush the quarterback as a unit. Keep him in the pocket. Keep him on that X. And when you do, man, he becomes a sitting duck for this pass rush.
Third down and 9.
Here we go. Let's go. Drop.
From the gun, here's Stroud. That's going to be caught. And he'll be stopped short of the first down, and that will necessitate a call to the punt team. It's 4th down.
And it seems like he just cut that route a little too short. He's got to get more depth on the initial stem, and that way he makes sure when he catches the ball, it's beyond the sticks.
Oh, they had a shot there, hit the 5, but it continues into the end zone. Come back out to the 20. The Colts offense going to take the field here for the first time. They'll be led out by a young man who's making a name for himself, their rookie quarterback.
I don't think there's any way around it, Mike. I mean, this has been a disastrous start for this season. I know their expectations were clearly higher than how things have played out. At this point in the season, you just need to get a win. However it comes, whatever it looks like, you've got to change the energy in that building, because the only way to learn how to win in the NFL is to win.
Back to throw here to begin the drive. And this play going nowhere. He is taken down behind the line of scrimmage on their first play of the game.
To play corner in this league, Mike, you have to have great reactions and instincts. In this case, he trusts those instincts from the jump. He's able to send the offense going backwards as a result.
Here we go, here we go. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. He's got room past the 35. And he'll be brought down, but not before they get this all the way up near midfield. That one good for 29.
And this is so much of the skill sets that we're seeing around the league at the running back position. You don't want to have to sub your running back off the field, Mike, when you build what they call these empty or 5-wide sets. Can you keep your running back and run true receiver routes and be a threat? Because when you can, there's a lot of big plays to be made.
And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. His 50th reception on the season, and he's got a first down to go with him.
So we heard about this budding connection all the way back in training camp in the summer. So it's nice to see those reps starting to translate on game day. And I think these two might have a really bright future together. And the more plays they make, the more we're going to see that confidence grow.
Come on, come on. Hit. 70 Timberwolves. Ready.
Here's a first carry for their running back. Trying to find some place to go, but nothing developing. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 1.
Every team makes an emphasis on winning first down, but as a defense, when you're able to take them back for a loss, second and long, you can really become more of a pass-centric defense and really tips the scales into your favor.
Quick throw here is complete. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. 12 yards on that hookup. That's good for a Colts first down.
Here we go. Set. Cougar 19. Ready, ready.
He'll drop to throw. That one incomplete. The defender right there to make the fight. And it's second down.
Ready, set.
Second and 10.
Get it. 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger.
Back to throw. Moving to his right. Just trying to avoid the rush there. He's hit as he threw when the pass is incomplete.
The pass protection's been a little bit shaky at times, and that was the case there. And even though they're not going to go down for allowing a sack, it was allowing the pressure that ultimately prevented that pass from being completed.
60 Bobcats.
On third down, they'll set up to throw. That's Tyler Warren, the tight end. And he's going to be taken down short of the marker. That is going to set up an interesting fourth down decision. Open man, right side. He's got it.
You can see the eyes of the quarterback. He's trying to push this ball initially downfield, but with the defense doing a good job keeping a lid on the coverage, he's forced to check this ball down to the shallow route. But this is something that they know in the future. If I need a couple yards, they can come back to this play.
The Colts with the football to start this second quarter as they've got it with first and 10.
2. Cowboy 80.
They'll look to throw yet again. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Henry Tuotua. He's to the 40. Inside the 20. And he's going to bring this one back the distance. Touchdown, Texans.
You know, it always amazes me, Mike, that these guys have all this energy that following a long return like that, but then they can get into these big, elaborate celebrations. But listen, I don't blame him. You're a defensive guy. You don't get the ball in your hands very often. When you score, man, you better make the most of it.
They'll line it up to kick the extra point. His kick is good, and the Texans will take a 7-0 lead.
7-0.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Now Watkins on the return. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. There's Shane Steichen, the Colts head coach. His guys head out for their next possession. They have been one of the better teams in terms of throwing football this year, and the numbers bear that out, and they have come out of the gates hot in this one.
Here we go, here we go. Bronco 80.
Right back to the air following that pick six. Down the and they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. A big gainer for Indianapolis. 32 yards.
This guy has just such a knack for getting open, Mike, and whenever they're looking for that big play, he's usually one of the guys at the top of the progression, and it's pretty easy to see why.
Stephanie! 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Let's go.
Blitz coming. He'll throw it. Throwing off his back foot, and it's taken in. After the catch, he gets that forward for a gain of 9.
In a lot of offenses, Mike, these quick passes to the wide receivers really fall under the run category. Of course, they're going to go down as a forward pass, but to a lot of offensive coordinators in the league, it's a lot easier to pick up first and second down yardage on these quicks than it is to turn around and hand it off to your running back and count on blocking everyone.
From the 32-yard line now, here's second down and a yard.
Let's go now. Hawk 70, Hawk 70. Let's go.
He'll look to throw. Right side, that is hauled in by Warren. Now they are in business inside the 15-yard line. His 50th reception on the season, and he's got a first down to go with it.
Really nice answer to the previous drive from this quarterback. You want to play in this league and you want to play for a long time, you better have a short-term memory because mistakes are going to happen. Really nice job here bouncing back, putting together a promising drive, and he's open to come away with a touchdown of his own.
60 Bison, 60 Bison. Ready.
Red zone now. He'll drop to throw. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very stout there. That's going to bring up second down.
Trap 60, trap 60, trap 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. Ready.
They'll look to throw again. That is caught in the middle of the end zone. Jonathan Taylor. Touchdown, Indy. His 6th touchdown now for the season.
What separates the really good quarterbacks from everybody else in the National Football League, Mike, is not only ability to process, but the ability to process quickly under pressure. And I think that's exactly the case here. He's able to go through his progression, find his target in the end zone, and then deliver that ball on time, accurately, and the result is a touchdown.
On the
The offense staying put. They will go for 2.
19, here we go. Stop,
Will line
go.
up for the
Cougar
two-point
19,
conversion.
Buffalo 18, Mustang 19. Ready,
They'll look to throw. It's going to be caught in the end zone. And they take the lead by 1.
7.
Everything's about matchups, especially down here this close to the goal line. I think my guy's better than your guy. I'm going to put him in a position to have success, throw it up to him, and let him do the rest.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. He fields it at the 8. And they'll bring him down just shy of the 30-yard line. Texans offense ready for their second possession. They'll start it here with a 1st and 10. They're going to put a man in motion to the right. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him.
They probably would have been better off just handing the ball off to the running back, Mike, because when they used him as a decoy, nobody fell for it. By the time he finished his fake and got his head around, the defense was all over him.
So after the loss on 1st, here's 2nd and 14.
Okay.
From the shotgun, C.J. Stroud. This one complete, right side. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. That pickup good for 29 yards.
And if he's late with that throw, Mike, there's a really good chance a defender could have made a play on it. But he does a beautiful job. He puts the ball out in front of his shoulder, leads the receiver, and allows him to get upfield and pick up the 1st down.
And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain.
He was brought down at the 45-yard line. 1-yard gain brings up 2nd and 9.
Ball spotted at the 45. Here's 2nd and 9.
Here we go. Let's go. Tonight.
Now, Stroud. He'll get this out to his running back. And he can't get away. They rally to the football defensively. Bring him down for no gain. 2 minutes to play in a tight 1-point game in this 1st half. Greg and I back from Houston in a moment. 3rd and 9.
Here we go.
To throw is Stroud. And they're going to get to him and take him down, take him back to the other side of midfield.
I think the most frustrating element to all of this is when you look downfield, there's guys open. There's plays to be made downfield in the passing game, but quite frankly, the pass protection has just been so bad that they haven't been able to take advantage of any of it.
And no return. How good is that? Backs him up all the way to the 2. The Colts offense getting set to get back to work. And they're going to hear it from this crowd. They're backed up deep as they start 1st and 10.
Ready? 70, 18, Rattler, 19, Riot. 65, ready?
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive.
A bit of a quick hitter here. What you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short game.
Here comes 2nd and 4.
Tag! Bronco 80.
Now they'll set up to throw. He's got his man on the in route. Yes, taken in over the middle. And the whistle down, but not before he picks up a first down after a gain of 7. Now the Colts will use the first of their timeouts. It'll come with 36 ticks left on the first half clock. Here's 1st and 10. He'll get that one to Taylor. And he's going to have this one up near the 28. Timeout, Indianapolis. That is their second as they get it right at the 30-second mark of this first half. Back to the air one more time. Oh, in trouble, and down he goes. Trying to work quickly here and put the pressure on the defense.
It's 2nd down.
Now he'll air one out. But here down the field will fall incomplete.
You know, it's hard to speculate, Mike. We sit up here and we try to just interpret and assume what's going on in the minds of the players and the minds of the coaches, but they seem to me to be a little bit rattled. All these negative plays have really started to pile up in the first half. He's got to settle down, have some more efficiency on these early downs, and get his offense into some sort of rhythm.
The pressure, too much, and he goes down. The Texans going to go ahead and use their first timeout here as they stop it with 11 seconds remaining in this first half. No move for the punt team. The offense staying out there for 4th down. They do indeed snap as they'll try and throw. Going downfield. Right side, and it's caught. And just 4 seconds left in the first half. A timeout is called.
1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
To the air now on 1st and 10. He's going to let this one go deep. Oh, big hole left side. And he's going to bring this one back the distance. Touchdown, Houston.
So, Mike, the second that ball came out of his hand, I held my breath because when you are late, especially throwing the ball out towards the sideline, it is not going to end up good at this level. And the second he saw that ball in the air and broke on it, he had 6, and all he had to do really was make the catch, and then he was just off to the races, and it was nothing but green grass out in front.
Point after try forthcoming. The kick is good, so add one more. They will take a first half lead into the locker room.
All right, Mike, thanks very much. Week 12.
And hold that thought. Let's get right back to it. We are ready for the 3rd quarter. 3rd quarter set to commence. And we're back underway here on EA Sports. Now, Watkins on the return. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. The Colts offense looking to get back to work as we begin this 3rd quarter. The deficit, 6 points. Touchdown here would be mighty nice for the offense. See what they can do on this drive. 1st and 10. Now, faking the give. And for a 3rd time today, he's intercepted. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead. Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. Throwing from the pistol, Stroud. His pass complete. to Jalen Noel. That's a nice pickup on a first down throw. It's a gain of 8. From 29, here's 2nd and 1.
Love a swap.
Blown back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. And he's going to be brought down just outside the 10-yard line. And about 19 yards on that one. They're in business. It's 1st and goal. They'll have to go the full 10 yards. It's 1st and goal.
Tony.
From the gun, here's Stroud. The UCLA man, the former first-rounder, Latu Latu, giving to the quarterback there for his 8th sack of the year.
And now we're seeing the game kind of go back and forth. Each team trading blows, trying to establish control over the other. Nice chunk play on the previous play. The defense responds back with a sack, and we're going to see which team can establish a little bit more of this control as the game unfolds.
And they're going to get him a second time. He goes down again.
If they win this game, this pass rush is going to be a big reason why. The 5 sacks speak for itself, but their ability to disrupt the timing of this offense, that can't be overstated.
Travel like a bond, I'm a traveler's man. LAX out to Baltimore, they landed in France. Play some shows out in Germany, they bought in Japan. See these reps take me everywhere, I go where I can. That's the multi-pan.
Last 2 plays have gone backwards. Now it's 3rd and goal.
18.
Stroud. And on 3rd down, that ball's incomplete.
I think he predetermined that 3rd down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there.
This one is good. He knocks it through. And the Texans add on to their lead.
And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
Now, here comes a return from the 9. He's across the 20 to the 21. That's where the drive will begin. There's Shane Steichen, the Colts head coach. His guys head out for their next possession. They trail here by a couple of scores. The margin is 9 as this drive starts with 1st down.
Here we go. Stop 60. Jump punt. 70 Rangers.
Right away, they'll set up to throw. He throws right side down the field, and it is brought in. That one good for 26 yards.
Rookie to rookie right there, Mike. I'll tell you what, they've got some really good young pieces on this roster.
Come on. Like ready.
On 1st and 10, they'll set up to throw. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up 2nd down. He'll drop to throw. A quick throw, that's complete on the slant. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
Another great throw, and that's been the story as you check out these numbers. I mean, he has done everything this team has asked of him and more.
Oh, now flags come in. Looks like movement up front. And 3rd down just became a lot tougher. So now, after the penalty, a much tougher prospect to convert. It is 3rd and 9. Back to throw. That is incomplete. Great work to get in there. Make things difficult defensively. And it sets up 4th down.
Cut my team. Cut. 70, step on it. Look at my team. Warrior 70.
They will indeed go and for the fourth time today, he has been intercepted. Picked off by Derek Stingley. And he's going to score again. How about that for a daily double? The second defensive touchdown he's scored in this game. So they make the decision on fourth down to try to go for it. Instead, it goes back the other way for a pick six.
Yeah, and anytime you go for it on fourth down, you're saying, hey, we don't mind rolling the dice and taking some chances. In this case, it backfires. The defense is able to capitalize, and they take it all the way back the other way. So they decide to put the ball in the air, which I don't mind on this two-point try, but execution was just a little bit off, and it's not going to work out in their favor this time around.
This taken around the 11. And he's brought down right at the 35-yard line. There's Shane Steichen, the Colts head coach. His guys head out for their next possession. On play action, he'll set up to throw. Open man downfield. It's Warren. What a way to kick off a drive. That's a gain of 30 and another first down. This offense moving quickly, and they'll try to get set. The Texans going to go ahead and use their first timeout here. They'll be disappointed there after giving up the first down.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
He'll look to throw. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up second down.
It leads to 2nd and 10.
Here we go, here we go.
A shotgun snap. Oh, for the 5th time, he is intercepted. He gets free. And he is going to bring this one back. A DB's dream. A pick six for touchdown. Extra point attempt to come here. He's got it. And the Texans will extend this third quarter lead.
Texans 30, Colts 8.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. They'll return this from the 11. The Colts offense ready to take over possession of the football. They're in need of points in a big way as they set out on 1st and 10. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up second down. Left side, that is caught by Warren. And he'll be tackled up around the 45-yard line. 18 yards on the connection. First down, Indianapolis.
1st and 10 at the
60
45-yard
Bison, 60 Bison. 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger.
Now someone up front moves early. Can't continue to make these mistakes if you're trying to mount a big comeback.
18, Rodney, 18. Come on, come on. Hit. Control 80. Mustang 19. Ready.
They'll look to throw. Looking down the field there, but it falls incomplete. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long.
60 Bobcat, 60 Bobcat. 19 Lion. Dragon 60.
They'll look to throw again. Fires quickly. It is complete on the slant. Was brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down. He's got his man complete to Johnson. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10.
A gain of 22 yards. First down, Colts.
They'll look to throw yet again. Going up top. to the end zone. It's intercepted.
So much of that play comes down to the defender's position. Being able to get himself to a spot, get his hands on the ball, and a chance at that pick. Mike, when that ball was thrown, me and you are sitting here saying, that's a touchdown. And instead, they force a turnover, and now their offense is back on the field.
On 1st and 10, here's Stroud. Open man, that's Malott. And he's going to get this to the 37-yard line. They'll gain 17 on that one. A very quick 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
They'll motion a tight end right. So we are through 3. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Line of scrimmage is the 37-yard line for 1st and 10.
Outside. 118. Outside.
Here's Stroud. Throw over the middle, taken in by Noel. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down.
Pick up the 6. Brings up 2nd and 4 at the 43-yard line.
They run on the jet sweep, and he'll have enough to move the chain. He'll take this forward for about 3 yards.
This is just another creative wrinkle that they can add to their offense to help move the chains. They don't do a ton of sweeps throughout the course of the game, but they do just enough here and there to keep the defense guessing.
Now a run on 1st down. And a good show of force there. He gets 4 tough yards out of that one.
To the 49-yard line. 4 yards on the pickup.
From just across the midfield stripe, here's 2nd down. Back to the ground. He'll get it again. Oh, yeah. He's going to be out of bounds inside the 40-yard line. A pickup of 12 yards. 1st down for Houston.
37-yard line.
They'll stay on the ground. And this time they are ready for it. Thrown for a loss. And it's 2nd down.
He's brought down back at
When you can get this level of run support out of your secondary, Mike, man, what an advantage for any defense. This defensive back clearly reads run, gets off his block, and he's able to take down the back for a loss of yards.
To the right side here, pass is caught. And he will score! Touchdown, Texans. It's his 3rd touchdown catch this year. And that touchdown probably, Greg, ends any small hopes of a comeback on the other side.
Yeah, I think those chances, Mike, were small to begin with, but with that last score, I think this one is pretty much over.
The PAT, up and good. And the Texans will open it up even further here in this 4th quarter. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This is short kick, returnable from the 13. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line. Here's the Indianapolis offense. Now as they get set to take over once more, they'll see if they can put something together here, beginning with 1st and 10. Oh, the struggles continue. Another interception. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead. 1st and 10 now from the 36. From the shotgun, it's a give up the middle. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. And that's it.
The best linebackers at this level, Mike, they have all the physical attributes. That's a given. but it's really their instincts. It's their ability to dissect and predetermine where the ball is going before the ball is even snapped. And you could see with how fast he met the back at the point of attack, he knew exactly what play was coming. The decision whether to keep the ball or to hand it to the back happened so fast. In this case, the quarterback, it was a keep read. The defense was there ready to stop him. Tackle for loss.
Now the Colts will use the first of their timeouts. Talk things over before third down.
Here we go. 118. Tonight.
They'll send their tight end left. They'll try to get this one on the ground. And that's not going to do it. They'll get about 3, but it's 4th and long coming up. The defense uses its second timeout here, and don't forget, clock going to stop when we hit the 2-minute warning as well. The Texans going to turn things over to their field goal unit. This one from 52 yards away. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Texans will add to their lead here in the 4th quarter.
I think at this point in the game, Mike, when you have things under control, not only were they able to hold on to the ball for a while, they still were able to manage to add 3 points.
This one taken at the 7. Oh, he's got room past the 30. And he's brought down right at the 35-yard line. The Colts offense back onto the field for their next possession. They'll start out first down and 10.
Come on. Hey, Cowboy 80.
Back to throw here to begin the drive. That is incomplete. No way to force the football in there. Good coverage. It'll bring up second down.
Leads to 2nd and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Hawk 70. Hawk.
Now they'll set up to throw. Got a man coming across the field. He's got it. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. That pass play good for 22. That's good for a Colts first down.
Dragon 60. Bobcat! 60 Bobcat!
Out of the gun, he'll throw. Our first down throw there is incomplete.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball. When you think back to the first half, Mike, just how well he threw the ball, and you thought maybe this defense would come up with some answers in the second half to slow him down, but so far, that has proven to not be the case.
Back to the air one more time. He's got his man on the in route. Yes, take it in over the middle. And he takes it down to the 15-yard line.
First and 10 at the 15-yard line.
In the red zone now, he'll drop it, and he's just throwing ducks up there. Another ball intercepted. And the Texans are going to take possession at their own 3-yard line.
Well, Mike, this is entering the wrong kind of rarefied air. I mean, as in, it's only happened a handful of times since the turn of the millennium rare. It's an entire season's worth of picks thrown in just one game. I think at this point, you junk the playbook, you light it on fire, and we're just going to start from scratch next week.
Not much there. Maybe a yard. The Colts will signal for their third and final timeout, and they'll get together prior to the second down play.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment, and keeps this to a modest gain at best.
Second down, 8 yards to go. They'll stick with him again. Room past the 20. Big run here. He's tackled beyond the 35-yard line. A big play after being backed up. 33 yards.
There's a combination of footwork and vision, his ability to kind of weave through traffic and understand where the holes were. It's a really nice job working through some bodies and picking up a big gain.
All right, so 1st and 10 here now at the 38. Stroud down to a knee. That should put the finishing touches on this one. Out 2nd and 11.
18. What's that?
So it's a win here for the Texans. And it is a season sweep for them. They defeat their division rivals for the 2nd time this year. So that'll just about do it for Greg Olsen and our entire team. I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. It's a win for the Texans as we say so long from Houston.